See, you have to have the champion mindset, right? That's the only way you're going to make it in life. It's the only way you're going to make it in life and actually be happy with life. Having a champion mindset gets you through the day. Us as black men, in my opinion, I believe we have it the hardest out of anybody in this country. We got to work 2 or 3 times hard and still not make as much as our white counterparts. We have that situation. So that puts us in a state where we have to constantly try to maneuver to survive because the bills are what they are. Light bills gonna be what it is. You have your general house payment, and it's not gonna be any cheaper for you. Say you get a $220,000 house, and your white counterpart gets the same price house. Both of the houses are still 220, but you're making less money. Let's say both of y'all guys at the same job. Y'all making different incomes. So you got to take less and do more with less. See, that process right there requires a champion mindset. You have to take that and move forward anyhow. Y'all remember when the housing market crashed? I think it was back in '08. And you have so many folks taking their lives because they couldn't handle not having money. And to us as brothers, we was like, it was another Tuesday for us. You know, people of other groups that had money were depressed, taking their lives. And it was just crazy. And that really didn't faze us because we were used to not having much at all anyway. So, I'm saying that to let you know that having a champion mindset helps you persevere. And also, that example I gave you is champion mindset to a certain degree, taking less money and doing more. But let's take it up another notch to the real champion mindset. What are you going to do to get to the next level financially? Are you going to start your side hustle, side business? Are you going to go back to school, get that career that pay more money in a field that's needed? Are you trying to take up a skilled trade? What are you doing? And see, us brothers out here that decided, okay, I need to go back to school. I need to learn a skill or a trade because they need truck drivers. And I need to do all these things. But you have to have the mental fortitude to go through with it. Don't just talk about it and think about it. It sounds good to talk about it. But you need to act on it. And if it gets a little tough, are you going to quit? Or are you going to push through that? See, quitting each time you get frustrated or complaining about things, that's not the champion mindset. See, the champion mindset is you having a situation and you still talking positive anyway. That's what champions are about. There are plenty of people that's just straight losing out here. I remember that in my hometown, which is a kind of a small town, I started driving trucks back in 2006, and so many people complimented me on it. And after a while, it just seemed like, man, having a steady job or a trade as a young brother was something that in that community that was looked upon in a good way. And I'm like, while it was happening, I was like, so nobody's really doing much around here. You know, I'm traveling, making money. But I thought, that was something we all were supposed to do. I was taught that if you want to have something, you got to work for it. But it was the fact that I was willing to put in the work to do something is what people were oppressed about. Now, champion mindset means that you can't give up when the going gets tough. Because, like I said before, I was alluding to before this video, that we're in an uphill battle. A lot of times it's always uphill. Just assume it's always going to be uphill for us as brothers. So you know hard work is ahead of you. You can't get tired of working hard. Of course, I know after a while you want it easy for at least a moment. You know, you want to relax a little bit. As soon as you get relaxed, you're off your game. You're not as sharp because you've taken time to relax. You're not reading materials that you should read to keep your mind sharp. You're not harnessing on your craft, whatever it may be. You're not pushing in your skill set because you became too relaxed. See, a lot of people, once they get to a certain dollar amount, they want to cut back and say, this is it. I'm making $70,000 a year. I'm good here. To have that mindset that you're good, it's not substantial. It's not going to keep you over time. Because the cost of living continues to go up. So you need to constantly push towards making more money. Get to the 100,000. Then let's see if we could do 105, 110. But that's another part of champion mindset. You start making that kind of money, don't start running through it. Like a video I posted before, you should reward yourself. That's good. Reward yourself. You deserve that. You work for that. But on the other side of that coin, you need to be responsible. Don't be living paycheck to paycheck and you making over 100 grand a year. How is that? You came from probably working at McDonald's or working some mediocre job, some job that makes you like $30,000 or less a year, and you shoot up to 100. Ain't nothing wrong with upgrading your lifestyle, but at the same time, don't put yourself in I'm waiting for Friday to get paid, as if you was that poor person back at $30,000 a year. You still have that mindset, like you trying to get through, you trying to survive through the week, really? And you making that much money? You just blowing through money, you burning it up. You not even thinking about the future. That money you blowing through trying to impress these women, because that's what some of you are doing. Try to impress these women, and as soon as the money dry up, or if something happened where you can't make that money, them women will be gone anyway. So keep your money, brothers. But you spend the money to impress these women that don't really care about you because it's about the money to them. They try to come up, but you blowing through this money. Why? Why would you blow through your money when you don't know what tomorrow's going to hold? Are you saving, stacking your money? Are you taking some of that money and investing it in the stocks, Bitcoin, anything that's going to bring in money? And below in the description, it is a link to how I make money online outside of my job. Maybe you need that, because y'all running through money as soon as you get it. That's not having a champion mindset. You can take that money and make it grow, make your money work for you. That's something we're not taught in school, is money, especially us as black kids. We were never taught that kind of stuff. We were taught to, you only live once. Yeah, I know y'all heard that. People that are behind or in debt that you know, your family members, they constantly buying stuff, but they owe people money. They use this motto, you only live once. How would you rather live? Struggling, trying to get by, but you still buying stuff you don't really need, or just paying your bills on time, paying stuff off, and having that extra freedom? Which one would you choose? See, to the people that decide to blow their money and living paycheck to paycheck, trying to survive the Friday, or, man, forbid if you on waiting on 2 weeks for your paycheck, you really taking it hard right now. Is that a champion mindset? Is it a champion mindset to be living paycheck to paycheck? Yeah, I'm gonna get into that. A lot of us been working jobs for years, many years, and you know what the deal is by now. You work jobs, you have meetings, you ask for more money, and nothing ever happens. That reminds me of a situation I was in years ago at the job I worked. Every time we have a meeting, all the guys on the crew, because some of us been out there for at least a year, 2 years, 3 years. Some been out there for 10 or more years. I don't know why you're still making the same thing per hour. And it was one of them jobs where you could come in the door. And I'm just gonna put it out there. Everybody was making $17 an hour at the time. I made that coming in the door, and they expected me to make that years later, because they would never increase the amount of pay. So a new guy could come in the door tomorrow if I was still there, and we're on the same level pay wise. They didn't believe in giving raises at that particular job because all they said was, "You're making good money for this area." It was a poor area, and that was their logic. But the other accounts in that company, the other drivers in the different accounts in the different areas, different cities that was under different accounts, they were constantly getting raises. But the thing was, as long as money was being saved on our account, it was said to go towards the manager's Christmas bonus. So that could be a huge reason why we would never get raises. But what I'm getting at with that story is saying I'm not working there now. So you have to have a champion mindset. Are you going to tolerate that, or are you going to try to do better? Trying to do better, get to the next level is a champion mindset. Because champions, even though they may have won, you got to stay champion. You got to keep fighting, keep practicing, keep building your skill set. You got to keep going. You can't get relaxed in this thing here. You cannot get relaxed as being a champion, because somebody always want to take your spot. And that's a reference when it comes to a job. You got a good position, somebody's waiting for you to mess up. If they don't have that position, they go trying to find ways to get you out the door. You have to have a champion mindset. Being on the job and somebody saying something you don't like, how you respond is a champion mindset. How do you handle things is a champion mindset. Somebody say something kind of racial towards you, brothers, on the job, because they know, in reality, they know that you are working. They know that you're trying to keep your job, so they feel like they could test you a little bit. That's where a lot of tests come from people, especially when you're in the workplace, wherever you do for your living. People will come up to you and trying to taunt you, say little things and try to make you mad. But how do you handle it? Are you witty? Are you witty enough to maneuver through that? Champion mindset. That's how you get through it. Champion mindset, reading books, personal development, getting mentors, coaches, working on your style. How are you dressing? Are you dressed to win? See, champion mindset goes hand in hand with everything that you do. How you talk on the phone to people is a champion mindset. How you communicate to your boss or supervisor, if you have your own business, how you communicate to the customer, or if you're trying to partner and network with somebody else, how do you talk to them? Are you studying the information that you need to know for that position or business? All that's champion mindset. All those things, and I call it a champion mindset, is because you do these things that will help you become a winner. But you have to have that champion mindset to win in life. Alright guys, just a quick thought. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I think this was a good information, I'm taking some of the things that I've learned over the years, and I'm trying to give the game out to these young brothers out here. A lot of times, so they won't make the same mistakes that I made coming up, the same pitfalls I fell into. Just try to make sure that brothers are winning out here. I want to see us win. We have enough other communities supporting each other. Brothers need to support each other. Even if it's through information, if he could physically do something to help a brother, do it. It's time out for brothers being to the point where we're sizing each other up as soon as we look at each other, walking past each other in the street or in the store. We mean mugging each other, try to see who's the hardest. It's time out for that. Because what's going on is we're getting overlooked. We had this new election and not one black agenda was on the table that was discussed. It's because we're not working together. We don't have nothing. We don't have no networks, community. We are so divided. We come together and put our money where our mouth is. When these politicians come in our space, yeah, our votes matter now. You got to give us what we want. But we first got to be one united force. Just a little quick rant, just let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll talk to y'all later. I'm out.